the Quran and money, a lot of people think if you want to have real money in this world, you need to actually do less of ibadah, or you need to actually get less closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And because of that, a lot of people invest in things that will bring more money, which is normal. But whenever you now invest in your life and your time and your resources to something that will come and go, that will not last forever, which is the wealth in this dunya, will come and it will last for a short while. But whatever you will meet in the akhirah is much everlasting. This is Imam Muhammad, something that's really rampant in our society today, which is about seeking for wealth. People will always attach seeking for wealth to success in this dunya, having more money, having more connections. Was that really what will make you successful in this dunya? It's not. Do not misquote me. Having wealth can earn you reward in this dunya and also help you to seek for your akhirah. I will share with you, inshallah, today 4 tips put in mind as we navigate this life together and seeking for wealth. One of the first things I want you all to think about is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala permitted us to seek for wealth. He encourages us to seek for sustenance. Among the companions of the Prophet, this ayah was revealed to. They're also merchants, they're traders. But subhanAllah, this does not stop them from humiliating themselves before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and submitting all their whims and caprices to the demand and the request of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And because of that, they were both successful in this dunya, and they will also be among those Allah has indeed had mercy on the day of Qiyamah. Like in many ayat in the Quran, Allah mentioned among these people, the companions, they were successful in this dunya, they have money, and as well, they will be among those who will be successful. World seeking is permitted, but the Quran and Islam actually came to guide us to make sure we do not overdo it and we do not do it lesser. The other thing I want you all to think of is halal earning is a must. When we seek for sustenance, it's not negotiable for us to seek for it in the wrong way. When you seek for sustenance, it must be halal. Because what? When you don't seek for sustenance in halal way, there will not be barakah in that wealth. And because before you know it, the wealth is going to disintegrate or it will accumulate and destroyed overnight. The money that you acquired in a wrong way, in a non-halal way, this money will not stay for you forever. And even if they stay for a long time, you might not benefit from it to help you secure your akhirah, let alone have rest of mind in it with it in this dunya. The other part of what I want all to share and think of together is that barakah should be over quantity. We should seek more barakah in our wealth than fat bank account. Some people really have a lot of money, but subhanAllah, they're not happy, they're not excited. The dunya becomes a prison to them, despite the money they have. This is not the way of a mu'min. A mu'min, those believers, if they believe in Allah and have piety of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will have opened for them all the blessings from the earth and the heaven. But they disbelieve in Allah, and then Allah punish them with what they've earned. SubhanAllah. So when you actually earn money and you think of the quantity, not of the barakah in the money, it will be as if you've not earned money. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to seek everything in moderation. So seek for wealth, not too much, and do not be lax on it as well. Lastly, among the practical things I want to also think of is parents and families. Today, subhanAllah, we as family, we have a goal for our kids. People have kids wanting to become doctors, wanting to become engineers. These are professions that will make them live a good life, inshallah, if Allah wills. But subhanAllah, we are putting something behind and putting it on the side, which is connecting our kids to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Quran and the deen of Islam. Many parents, many of us are not taking this as a priority. And we think just making the kids become what they will become in this dunya, that's all you need to do, subhanAllah. There are a lot of people who have money and they are successful in this dunya, but subhanAllah, their life is empty. They achieve all the goals they achieve. They never remember their parents, but they've earned the degrees and all the certifications they've earned in this dunya. But subhanAllah, it's become nothing to them to live a good life. It becomes nothing for them to be dutiful to the parents and be a responsible citizen of their society. And all in all, it makes them lose their akhirah. So what's the benefit of all this accumulation of wealth that you might have a child and yourself actually work for this entire dunya without connecting yourself and your child to the Quran? A lot of people, subhanAllah, they create time for many things. but to create an hour, 10 minutes to study the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to create 5 minutes to do dhikr, and to listen to lectures becomes hard for them. This is shaitan in your heart. Shaitan is taking you away from the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And lastly, Allah mentioned in the Quran in Surah Taha, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكًا وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى. That whoever turned their way from the dhikr, from the Quran, and they busy themselves with anything else in this dunya more than the Quran, Allah will make their life much harder, because they will think they've earned and they've not earned anything. Allah will raise them among the blind, and they will ask, why are we raised as blind? Allah will tell them, in the dunya we're calling on you, but you turn your back against us. Today we'll turn our back against you as well on the day of Qiyam. Brothers and sisters, do not forget about your akhirah, and do not let your own zeal for this dunya and the desire for all these goodies and worldly materialism take you away from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everyone is a shepherd. You as a leader of the family will be accountable before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for your kids on how you actually guide them. So if it's time for you to think of this and reverse or manage, modify your thought about this dunya and come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's time for you to get started. Take few steps today to get yourself back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Start reciting the Quran. Start listening to the meaning of the Quran. If you cannot recite the Quran, learn how to recite the Quran. If your child is so busy with this dunya and they've not learned to recite the Quran, try to imbibe the habit and the zeal and the love to do this in the heart, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can put barakah in your life and put barakah in your wealth. This is it for today, inshallah. Subscribe to this channel to stay tuned to all our videos every week. And if you have any question, comment below this video. And if you'd like to learn to recite the Quran with us, click the link below this video, inshallah, and we'll get a person, inshallah. Until next time, assalamu alaikum.